Hello YouTube, this is Mike. I wanted to go over a couple of pouches I've put together here. The one on the right is the Maxpedition Micro Organizer. I have it set up as kind of a last-ditch medical kit. On the right hand side, as you can see, got the fingernail clippers, some medical type first aid scissors. They're small, but you know the kit's small, so they got to be able to fit in there. In this pouch here, I have a couple of baggies. This one has knuckle bandages. There's some of those small, like moleskin type band-aids, and then a razor blade. In this pouch, I have the ointments, like the sting relief. I believe there's a poison ivy ointment in here, burn cream, triple antibiotic ointment, and other things like that. I just got those out of one of the little first aid kits like you get at Walmart or something along that lines. In here in the back, also I carry, there's a little first aid, just a basic guide to first aid. And then here's some 2x2 gauze. And then there's an e-blanket. You can see how thin you can get that shrunk down using a vacuum sealer. If you don't have one of those, it's a pretty good investment. It can really save you a lot of time and aggravation on trying to organize your stuff, because it gets everything usually half the size. On the left side here, I have, this is a little, this is Dynapep. It's a little energy drink, and I haven't tried one yet, but I thought that would be it's small enough, I thought it'd be a good addition to the little medical kit here. And then there's some tweezers. I found these at one of the local dollar stores. This little nice pointy pair, and then kind of an angled pair. Seems like I'm always finding a way to get a splinter in my finger or hand. So those will come in handy. Right here I carry a little Victorinox knife, and it's the one that's got the, you know, the scissors, knife blade, nail file, and I think it's got a little small pair of tweezers and a toothpick as well. And then I have here a small pair of hemostats. Basically, they're so small I'm not going to use them anywhere else. They were laying around, I threw them in here. Not exactly sure that they'll really ever get used in this kit, but I have them if I need them. There's a 2-inch roll gauze, again vacuum shrunk. And here I have kind of a little medication pouch with some ibuprofen, Benadryl, aspirin, Tylenol, glucose tablets, things like that. And everybody's going to have their own specific needs for medications. That's just what I like to carry. And here I have a little small thing of tape. I just used actually I took a lid off of a butter dish, cut it down, wrapped my tape around that, and then a couple safety pins, and then some just standard band-aids. And then I have in here a little bit larger gauze. These are 4x4s, they're just folded in half. There's also a Ziploc baggie included in here. I think there's 4 4x4s in here. So if I were to open this up, I only needed one, I could put them back in the Ziploc baggie and keep them as clean as possible that way. And that pretty much takes care of that part. Let me move this out of the way. And we'll get on to this other kit that I carry. Now I would use this out, you know, if I'm out camping or even hiking. Maybe set up base camp. I go hiking looking for firewood or whatever. I'd probably have these two things in my thigh pockets of like some cargo pants or something. What I carry in here, again, kind of a last ditch kit. If I lost everything else and these were the only two things I had on me, at least I'd have something. I got the Gerber, oh, it's kind of difficult to get that out of there. The Gerber, I think it's the mini Paraframe. It's decent, but it's a Gerber, you know. Wouldn't be my first pick, but you know, it is what it is. I carry a MicroStream. Now this is the one that I used to carry every day, and I've decided to go ahead and put it in this pouch because I have a brand new one, and I now carry the new one every day, and there's nothing wrong with this one. It's just it's seen a lot of use, so it went to this bag. And then in here also the magnesium with the ferro rod on it and the little blade they use to strike that. Works good. In the back here, I have a comb. And then these are cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. Then they're just vacuum sealed. Those are very effective. If you haven't tried that, you need to. This is a Becker BK13. It's a little small knife. It's pretty decent. It's small, but you know, there's a lot of uses for that. Over here, I have some matches, and that's just a that white thing you see in there is sort of similar to, kind of sort of similar to a Trioxane tablet. It's just a fire starter, like a gel or something. Strike anywhere it matches. And then here's a sewing kit, a couple safety pins, couple buttons. There's a needle in there that I used the tube out of an ink pen. I put toothpicks on each end with the needle in the center just to keep that from poking through anything. A couple small safety pins, and then that thread, that's on an emery board, part of an emery board, and then the thread is a Kevlar thread I ordered from County Com. So that's my little sewing kit. And then over here I also have a signal mirror with some paracord wrapped around it, and then we have a couple zip ties, some aluminum foil, and some small light gauge wire. And that pretty much sums that up. Hope you enjoy. If you have any ideas or comments, just let me know.